Okay, let's be honest. AI is taking over industries. We're never going back. Easy jobs are already asking for AI skills, and most of us aren't ready. But Lucas, what's the best thing to do now? Well, it's to get on the plane before it takes off, and you can head to the airport, comfortably pick your seat and join the ride, or you can stay behind watching everybody else take off, where I was going. But here are the good news, okay? There's still time to land a job or build a business with AI, and you don't need any experience whatsoever, I guarantee that. And here are the top 7 AI certifications after lots of digging that'll be worth more than most degrees in the future. A bold statement, but I stand by it, and it's a sad truth. So let's begin. First up is a cert for anyone. Harvard University has a course on AI. It costs nearly $2,000, which is ridiculous, but we're not paying that, no chance, don't worry, because you can get practically the same thing for free. Now, the University of Pennsylvania is another highly respected university in the US. They have an almost identical course. And the best part is, this one is actually free, which is pretty cool. It's called AI for Business on Coursera. Now, this course is very simple. You're not going to be doing like lots of coding or hard tech stuff. It's for everyone. But you will learn how to make AI useful for you and for your company that you work for or that you start. And it only takes 4 weeks to complete at about 5 to 10 hours per week. It begins with some AI fundamentals, you know, what that stuff actually is, and then it focuses on how AI can be used in marketing and in finance, because it really is changing the game, and also how AI is used in HR and management, you know, all those recruiters sending you those automatic invites to jobs that don't even exist. Yeah, that stuff. And finally, overall AI strategy for companies, so you know what's coming and how to make AI useful for you and for your career as well. It's very important to know this stuff before it happens and before everything falls apart. Hopefully not, but we don't know what's coming. And so I like this course, but it's only a start, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now next up is a top-rated course by IBM, our favorite on the channel, with no experience or tech skills needed whatsoever. And so last night I actually opened up Instagram on my phone just to check something. I don't even remember what it was. And I was shocked. I had already spent 30 minutes when I looked up scrolling for no reason. I didn't learn anything. I had other things to do. It was just a freaking waste of time. And obviously, I didn't even notice it. I take full responsibility, full blame. It was my fault. But Instagram is highly addictive. It's kind of like a modern drug. And that's by design. It's not an accident that it's so hard to stop scrolling. AI is working behind the scenes, analyzing everything that you do, learning what you like, what triggers you, what keeps you emotionally, engaged, and what keeps you scrolling. It shows you exactly that and more to keep you on the platform hooked. We can talk about the ethics of this. It's pretty scary, but you know who's responsible? That's an AI product manager. And they make a ton of money, the good or bad you decide. Kind of a weird angle to talk about this from. And these guys, they don't code the AI, but they decide how the AI should be used, and then the tech people, they send it over to these guys and they build it. So IBM's Product Manager Cert helps you build the foundational skills for this job in just 3 months or so, they claim. But when there are so many jobs, why should you care about AI product management? Because 1, it's extremely high paying. I don't need to tell you about it, just have a look yourself. 2, it's new, which means there's a gap and an opportunity. Those who get in early can win this opportunity. And number 3, it's an AI job that you can do without tech skills and without coding, which I think is pretty unique and really cool. Now, I'm not gonna bore you to death with all the details about the course and everything it covers, but it talks about managing products with AI. It's pretty simple, and the goal is to build products with AI, because AI plus product management apparently equals success. And I give this one an 8 out of 10. Next up is DataCamp. They've been around for over a decade, and I've personally been using DataCamp for years. With over 18 million learners, it's a platform you just cannot miss. Experts at Google, Microsoft, and other top companies teach the courses, and what I love the most is how hands-on and practical their learning is. For beginners, I recommend the AI Fundamentals certification. It's only about 10 hours, but it's the perfect way to jump right into AI. It comes with several courses starting from the basics, so you don't need to be some tech genius to get started. It covers everything from machine learning basics to generative AI like ChatGPT, large language models, and even the ethical side of AI.
You'll get to practice with real projects and test your knowledge with a timed exam. When you finish, you can get a certification that you can add to your LinkedIn profile to impress recruiters or print out and display proudly on your wall at home. They also offer a wide range of detailed AI courses for more advanced learners. If you're a developer, how to use AI. If you're a data analyst, how to use AI. If you're just a cool person, how to use AI. You can go all the way with DataCamp from beginner to intermediate to advanced. For example, for developers or tech professionals aiming to specialize, the AI Engineer for Developers Associate Certification is a game changer. You'll go deeper into prompt engineering, LLMs, chatbot building, and integrating AI into real software. But nothing is perfect for everyone. Let's be real. If you want practical skills and to work on projects, DataCamp is the perfect fit for you because their motto is learning by doing, whereas other programs tend to be more theoretical. DataCamp is an affordable option compared to others, and learners can even start for free. I'll leave a link in the description for you to use my referral code to receive a discount and support the channel in the process. Thank you. 9 out of 10.
So next up is for those looking to earn an honest, serious paycheck from AI jobs by learning the techie stuff. But here you still don't need any experience. It's just that anybody can learn it and cash in on the AI wave or AI opportunity. And that's going to be deeplearning.ai, which is a site with over 7 million learners. And now you're thinking, okay, Lucas, how much am I going to have to pay? No. The best part is it's completely free. Their courses are so good that you can find them partnering with Microsoft, Stanford, Google, etc. to educate their employees. And here's how you can earn with it. Of course, nothing's guaranteed and it takes real work. So head over to their site, click on courses, pick your level. I'm gonna choose beginner level because I'm a beginner. And you can pick short courses, but in an hour or two, you're not gonna learn that much. So what I would do is I would go and pick the courses and specializations. They take a little bit more time, but they give you way more in return as well. And as you can see, all of these courses are free. But what AI skills do you actually need? That's a good thing to determine before you start learning and taking courses and doing all that crap. So these are my top 4 things. Number 1 is gonna be recognizing potential. You can't do anything with AI if you don't know its potential. You need to understand what you can do with it. Number 2 is assessing risks, because before you do anything, you need to consider the risks. They can be pretty severe and more risks are appearing every day with AI. And number 3 is going to be understanding the technology, learning what tech is necessary and what's right for your AI project. And so number 4 is going to be using the tools. For example, having the tech skills to, let's say, build an AI. And everybody doesn't need this. Only the tech people need to, use the tools and build some AI stuff. People who really want to get into that. And so these courses on deep learning AI can help you with all 4 of these parts, whatever you want to do. If you're a beginner, if you're more intermediate, if you're advanced, they can help you do so completely for free. So my score is easily a 9 out of 10 for this opportunity. And so next up is going to be another AI course from Harvard University, but in this case, it's free. And that's going to be CS50 Introduction to AI with Python. That's a long name. And this one is going to be more technical, but it's still totally fine for beginners. Now this one is going to be 7 weeks long, but it is self-paced. So if you want to do it in 1 week, you can do so. If you want to do it in 65 years, you can do so as well. And here's what you're going to learn. So if you don't understand what I'm saying now, don't worry. That's what you have the course for, and don't worry about it. It's going to be graph search algorithms, reinforcement learning, machine learning, AI principles, how to design intelligent systems, how to use AI in Python programs. Whoa, a lot of techie stuff. But what I like about this course is going to be the depth. So a lot of people just learn the new skill without really understanding what's behind it. But this is a real university course, giving you both the theoretical stuff, but also the deep understanding that you need to be able to do lots of things with AI, no matter what happens in the future. Because the tech itself is gonna change. We're not gonna have ChatGPT forever. It's gonna become something new, everything's gonna change. But having these foundations allow you to do anything. And you can take the course through edX and it's free. So yeah, pretty good stuff. 9 out of 10. Next up is going to be an AI course from Microsoft, and it's for beginners, but surprisingly nobody knows about it. And the best part is it's completely free too. So all I gotta do is head over to the Microsoft site because they created a completely free course to learn artificial intelligence. Microsoft is basically curating and putting together the best content available, like books, videos, and projects, and just handing it to you for free. Imagine going back 100 years and telling somebody that you could get the best information on the best topic completely for free, without even leaving your house. It's that good. So you can just go and learn this whenever you have some spare time. Now, I do have to be honest, it's not all perfect because personally, I couldn't study like this. No chance, I don't have the patience. I need to sign up for something that's gonna hold me accountable, like tracking my progress or counting the weeks. I find it extremely difficult to focus over a long time if I don't have a clear plan and some accountability. And I know a lot of people feel the same. I mean, that's why we sign up for courses, we sign up for, schedules, and to get a schedule and, have some accountability and actually have a plan. So if you are self-studying and you're taking like a course like the Microsoft one and you're a bit like me, then be very careful. Create a system, create a routine, create a schedule, or you could just take the next course, which puts everything together for you nicely in one course. And so I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10, but it's free, so that's nice. The next up is going to be the hardest course on the list, and it's the IBM AI Engineering. I'm not saying this to scare you because it's a good thing that it's hard. Because yes, it's going to be difficult, but AI engineering also pays really well. You could be swimming in money as an AI engineer, and I mean it. Of course, nothing is guaranteed. You could also drown if you swim in money too. But to reach that point, you have to do some hard stuff, and that's what I'm gonna show you. In this program, there are 13 different courses, and yeah, it's gonna take you a while to finish these. But they claim to only take 4 months part-time, which isn't too bad. I'm not sure if you can really do that realistically. If you do it part-time, if you're completely new, might have to look into that. And you're gonna learn all about the technical stuff of AI, so you can build the AI yourself, you can tune these models, and you can make AI really powerful. And it comes with different projects and helps building a little portfolio as well. Now, the only thing here is, it's gonna be pretty hard and you do need some experience, and you do also need to understand basic high school math. You need some basic programming skills in Python and a couple of other things. And if you lack these skills, you could just take a Python course that we talked about before. You can find them down below in the description. And so it really depends on who you are, but I would say for most people, they should start with one of the beginner certs I mentioned earlier in this video. I also found over 5 more AI certs for beginners that lead to high salaries. Click right here and check them out, and goodbye, my friend.